Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel. My name is Jack and this is your live watch along for PSG versus Liverpool in the Champions League. Something a little bit different tonight, as we know. But look, we're getting into the latter stages of the Champions League and it's something we're going to be doing over the next few weeks or so. And obviously, there is only one team we're shouting for tonight and that is PSG, of course. But looking forward to the game nonetheless, guys. Look, I really love the latter stages of the Champions League. I love the knockout phases and look, it has the makings of a really good game tonight. We're talking about PSG being probably heavy favourites. Now, look, we've got to give credit to Liverpool. Historically, in the past, you know, they've done an awful lot better than maybe they should have in seasons gone by in the Champions League when they haven't had great teams, and this isn't a great Liverpool team. So, looking forward to it nonetheless, guys. We are going to be here for the entirety of the game, so make sure you are sticking around. Make sure you smash a like in the video, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and jump into the live chat and let me know your thoughts on the game. Interesting, I suppose, starting 11s, especially from a Liverpool standpoint. No Mo Salah in the starting lineup. I'll give you their starting 11 first. Maradashvili is in goal. Joe Gomez, Kanate, Van Dijk, Kirkes, McAllister, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Wirtz, Frimpong and Ekitike. So interesting from Liverpool. PSG have gone with an unchanged side, I think, from their last game. Stefanov in goal. Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho and Mendes are the back four. Midfield of Zere, Emery, Vitinha, João Neves, and then a forward three of Dembélé, Kvaratskhelia and Desiree Doué. So interesting, guys, nonetheless. Absolutely interesting to see how this game goes. But we're going to be here for it nonetheless. Looking forward to the game. Little bit of a relaxed atmosphere tonight because, you know, we're doing a watch along and we don't really mind what the result is. And look, we'll be talking a little bit Manchester United as always and some of the reports. We haven't done a live in a couple of weeks now. So looking forward to talking a little bit Manchester United as well. But anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody's keeping well. We'll be keeping an eye on the other game as well. Obviously, Barcelona are playing Atletico Madrid tonight as well. So, interesting stuff. And look, last night, I mean, Arsenal got lucky in the end again, didn't they? With a late goal last night, beating Sporting 1-0 away from home. It probably sees that tie out for them. When we know, I mean, what Arsenal are good at is just kind of making a boring game an inevitability and just seeing out leads. And they've got a lead now, you know, going into the second leg. But the interesting one was Real Madrid being bet at home 2-1 to Bayern Munich. I wasn't overly surprised, if I'm being honest with you. I've been tipping Bayern Munich to go really far in this competition, if not win it, for a few months now. I think they've got an absolutely savage squad and one that could go on and do a lot of damage in the Champions League. So I'm going to go with Bayern to get through and get over Real Madrid. I mean, Real Madrid going away from home, whatever about if they had the second leg at home, you could say something, but I think Bayern will see that through and I think Arsenal will see it through as well. And look, tonight, I'm backing PSG to get the victory tonight and you know, probably see it out at Anfield next week. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid is maybe a different kettle of fish. I suppose it's probably the closest tie of the round maybe so far. And when we look at, you know, maybe what the bookies are doing there, they do have Barcelona as favourites for it, but you can never really count out Atletico Madrid either, can you? So, yeah, we'll keep a close eye on that one as well. But hope everybody is keeping well, guys. Like I said, smash a like in the video, jump into the live chat, say hello. If you're new to the channel, subscribe as well. We've got just about 10 minutes to go before kickoff, so plenty of time to jump in and say hello. What have we got here now? We are... Yeah, it's a surprise that Mo Salah is not starting. Well, it is and it isn't. I mean, look, Mo Salah has been poor this year, hasn't he? He really has. And if we're talking about starting your best players, I mean, obviously, historically, Mo Salah is, you know, still one of the best players at Liverpool, but in terms of form, he's been absolutely terrible this season. As have an awful lot of the other Liverpool players. Defensively, more than anything else, I think is a big concern. I think they've got a big rebuild in that centre of defence in the summer. Like Van Dijk is well past his best, and Kanate looks like he wants out. He could have moved last season to Real Madrid but didn't. So yeah, I mean, if he moves on again, there's a huge rebuild required from Liverpool in the summer as well. So yeah, there we go. What are we saying here? Anyway, but you're all welcome, guys. You're all welcome. We'll be talking a bit Manchester United as well throughout the live stream. So get any comments or any opinions in. Hearing a lot of reports coming out in the last few hours or so around United. Matheus Fernandes is gaining a little bit of traction in the last couple of days. Graham Bailey has done a report only in the last maybe hour or so as well, saying he has emerged as a standout performer for West Ham, but the club have no intention of letting the Portuguese midfielder leave this summer despite the threat of relegation and concrete interest from Manchester United and other sides as well. So interesting reports coming out there. United being linked as well with a 16-year-old. This is coming out from Fabrizio Romano, 16-year-old player from the Bundesliga, for the German wonder kid, Kenneth Eichhorn. He's been linked with Manchester United. Man City are in for him as well, supposedly. The 16-year-old is attracting strong interest with another Premier League club also and a top Bundesliga side monitoring his progress. So, yeah, I mean, we're coming into that kind of silly season now as well, aren't we? Where we're just going to be linked with everybody. But the initial reports about this young kid went all the way back to November, where it was reported United are one of many European clubs closely following the progress of the 16-year-old. So it's going to be interesting to see where that ends up as well. We've been speaking an awful lot about Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson being obviously the number one target for not just United, but a number of different clubs in England, and obviously Man City are the main rivals for him as well. Some reports during the week were saying that Man City are focusing more so on getting Rodri tied down to a new contract, more so than getting Elliot Anderson in. That would automatically give United a bit of a leg up in terms of the pursuit of him. But look, I think ultimately the player is going to have a big say on where he goes, because he knows, and his representatives know, that he is, highly sought after. So, I mean, Elliot Anderson would be a fantastic signing. He would be my number one choice, to be quite honest with you. But look, it remains to be seen whether United can get a deal like that done or not. But yeah, look, let's see what happens. Atmosphere looks unbelievable in Paris tonight. There we go. Happy days. Yeah, they have Isak back on the bench as well, Liverpool. They're just mentioning it here on the TV. Isak on the bench, Salah on the bench, Gakpo. But we're all shouting for the same team here tonight, aren't we? We're all shouting for PSG, really. I've got a load of jerseys and stuff from over the years. I was looking for a PSG one before we went live. Couldn't find one. I don't know if I have one, but there may be one there somewhere. But if I'd have found it, I would have put it on. I mean, the light show here in the Parc des Princes is unbelievable. Lights, fire, fireworks. Yeah, it's unbelievable, in fairness. That's what you want to be doing for big Champions League nights like that. Something United could look at maybe doing next year. Maybe a bit of fire under the lights in Old Trafford in a midday or a midweek fixture under the lights. I mean, the tifos and stuff like that United done in the Europa League last year were really good, in fairness. And, you know, the all of the flags now being raised high in the Stretford End for every game has been fantastic as well. So there's always room for improvement. But yeah, jump into the live chat, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Who are you going for tonight? Who are you tipping for the victory? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new as well. Nearly ready to go here. Teams are ready to come out onto the pitch. It's interesting to see the Liverpool tifo on one end. I don't know, is that something that the away fans have done themselves, or whether it's just part of the PSG kind of. Yeah, it's a strange one. Like if you were an away, or if you were the home team there, would you even consider allowing the away team to have something like that? I don't know. It's interesting. It's a serious team that PSG have got as well, in fairness. I mean, the quality that you can see throughout the team at all areas is, yeah, it's top notch, in fairness. Interesting stuff. Yeah, you see as well, I think, didn't PSG have a domestic game postponed by their FA because to give them the best chance in this game? It's something that you do see leagues in Europe do for their teams. It's never done in the Premier League. Premier League is all about money, as we know. But yeah, giving themselves their best chance. Arne Slot needs to cut his fingernails. Nearly ready to rock and roll here anyway, guys. You off to bed? Yeah. Right, we'll see you later, buddy. Say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I'm watching a soccer match, that's all. Right, off you go now. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Now you say goodbye to everyone as well.
Bye.
Bye. What are you eating?
Pancake.
Before you go to bed?
It was to get her sick antibiotic.
Alright, come on.
Bribery.
Off you go.
Will you call me when I come up on that?
Yeah, yeah, come on. I'll see you later, alright?
Thank you, promise.
I will, I'll show you later. Love you, bye.
Call
I will. Now ready to rock and roll, everybody. Minute silence here. All right, we're ready to go. Come on, PSG. Come on, ref, what are we waiting for here? And we're up and running. Liverpool tip off. Liverpool pressing high, in fairness to them. Forcing a goal kick early doors. Yeah, PSG going direct early here. Oh, it's a lovely ball by Nuno Mendes. Hakimi made a really good run. Yeah, Hakimi is dropping into the middle from right back to make up extra numbers really early here. Really interesting here. Chris is in. Good to see you, Chris. Welcome, pal. Long time no see. PSG settling down nice and early here. Dominating possession. Connor is in as well. He says, how do you, or who do you want to win the match? There's only one. I think that's an easy enough answer there, Connor. PSG. I've done a bet tonight as well. PSG to win, and then 2 shots for both Doué and Dembele. So, PSG have taken more shots than any team in the Champions League this year. So, is it on target actually, or just shots in general? Can't remember. Yeah, 2 shots on target for both. But yeah, PSG settling down nice and early. Liverpool chasing shadows in the opening, maybe 3.5 minutes or so here. I did some research for our next podcast on the new manager. All right, there we go. We're playing next Monday, so we might do a podcast maybe next Wednesday. So this day week maybe we'll do the podcast. Our Manchester United playing on Sunday or Monday. We're playing Monday night. Leeds on Monday night. So we will know, I suppose, of course, we will know what's after happening in the Premier League by that stage. We're the last game of this week's fixtures. So, but obviously yesterday it was confirmed that 5th place in the Premier League is guaranteed Champions League football. So it's looking good for United. It does look like Champions League football will be back at Old Trafford next season, unless there's a major implosion between now and the end of the season. Mustache. Yeah, the mustache is back. Just decided to grow it out a little bit. I'm growing it now about 5 or 6 days. So, it's just a bit of a change. The old mustache. Has anyone put their money on the Masters yet? Who'd have backed? I'm after backing a couple of players. Couple of certs. Liverpool going with a long throw here. Long throw, early doors. Van Dijk nods it on, but he actually heads it out of the box. Liverpool go back to their goalkeeper. Offside, surely. It's a lovely pass into midfield. Dembélé dropping very deep to get on the ball. It's not what I want to see if I have him getting 2 shots on target. Do it very wide as well. Hakimi on the overlap. Now gets to the end line. He's onside. Loads of space. Just checks back to do it. Oh, nearly had a strike on target there. Thomas says, if you could have one player from PSG, who would it be? I mean, we Neves, to be honest with you, in the middle of the park. Yeah. I mean, you could go with a lot of players, couldn't you? You could go with, obviously, Dembélé as one. I like Hakimi at right back as well. But I do like, Neves. I like João Neves. I was gutted when we didn't get him that time. We never really looked odds on to get him or anything, but it would have been nice. Yeah, I mean, Liverpool don't need to be overly committed tonight either, when you think about it. You know, like, I mean, if they got out of here with a draw and brought that back to Anfield next week, it would be fantastic for them. Even, you know, if they were 1-0 down. Here's Dembélé now. Take a strike. Get a strike on target, I beg ya. Too slow. Who would you have, Thomas? Who would you be taking? One player. It's a tough one. It's a tough when you look at the talent that they've got in the team, it is a tough one in fairness. But yeah, PSG dominating possession here. Kanate commits there now and PSG are away. Here's Vitinha. Gets it out to Dembélé, who's dropping deep again. He's looking to open up for a strike on his left foot. Oh, what a goal! Do it! There's one of me goals, or one of me shots on target. What an unbelievable goal by Due. PSG are 1-0 up here. I don't know if it takes a deflection, but the Liverpool goalkeeper gets caught here and it goes in over him. It loops in over him. If there's no deflection here, it's an absolute wonder goal. If there is a deflection, he's got a massive slice of luck. But PSG are 1-0 up here. And look, it's well deserved in the opening 11 minutes here. They've absolutely dominated possession. Liverpool, even when they win the ball back, they can't get out of their own half. PSG have absolutely opened the taps here, but that was some goal out of Due. We're going to have a look at it again. Again, it all starts with Kanate overcommitting. We've seen him do that so many times this season. But PSG get a little slice of luck there. Dembélé loses it, but it pops out to Due. He turns back in onto his right foot. Too much space. Does it take a deflection? It does. It takes a serious deflection. It comes off of... Who does it come off of? I think, is it Joe Gomez maybe? It takes a deflection and it just creeps in under the crossbar and it's 1-0 to PSG. Happy days. Happy days. 1-0 to PSG. Free to Liverpool here. But yeah, good start by PSG. Really, really good start in fairness to them. So Bosley now is just going to chip it into the back post. Van Dijk heads it back across. PSG headed it away. Oh, PSG naked there on the left-hand side. Who is it? Doué again. He's having a really good game so far. Lovely footwork. Lovely footwork. But he eventually does get smothered. And it's a throw to Liverpool. Really good footwork from him though. Bit of brilliant start by PSG though, in fairness. Do. Like, Liverpool are having an atrocious season, but like they haven't got a terrible squad, if I'm being completely honest. Like, if you look at it, Ekitike is a great player. Now, I don't like saying this as a Man United fan. Spazza is a great player. I think Wirtz will come good. Gravenberch, like, it's the defence that they're lacking massively, you know. I think if they could fix their defence, I've seen Liverpool channels talking about Liverpool have to go out and sign Michael Elise this summer as their number one target replacement for Salah. I mean, they're never, ever, ever getting him. Why would he in his right mind leave Bayern Munich, and he's probably part of the best front three in the world at the moment, to go to Liverpool? You know what I mean? It wouldn't make any sense. Liverpool now getting down the right-hand side. Cross into the box is blocked. Oh, bit of a mistake there coming out. Just over-carried it. Back to Frimpong now. Chip to the back post. Nobody there. What are they doing? PSG getting a little bit sloppy at the back here. Yeah, and they win the throw. Yeah, it's a bit sloppy in the last couple of minutes from PSG at the back. They just don't look they don't look as focused as they should be. Trying some silly passes rather than just clearing their lines. What are they doing here? Again, it's just sloppy out with PSG. Not concentrating. First touch off, giving away a throw there. Again, Liverpool are going to take a long throw here. Joe Gomez coming all the way across the pitch to take it. It's a corner to Liverpool here. These are the types of scenarios now that Liverpool are going to be living off of for this game by the looks of things. You've got to make them count. Ball is a great ball. Oh, brave goalkeeper. Really brave goalkeeping there. I mean, the PSG defence was just caught slacking again. There was 4 or 5 Liverpool players at the back post ready to just head it in. The keeper came out. He was really brave. In through a load of Liverpool bodies to get a fist on it and takes a belt in the back as well. Good goalkeeping. Really good goalkeeping. Really good goalkeeping. PSG are so fluid. Constantly changing positions all the time. Like there's Dembélé dropping in nearly into the number 6 role. Doué is all over the place. He's left, he's through the middle, he's dropping into midfield. They're just creating overloads everywhere. Here's Kvaratskhelia now with a strike. And into the Liverpool keeper's hands. Yeah, PSG are so fluid, ever changing. Marcus Rashford scored for Barcelona as well, but it was offside. Has to be Doué, says Chris. There we go. Ba-bum-bum. Psh. Josh is in. Good to see you, Josh. Marmadashvili is as shite as is shite. He's as bad as Onana. Oh God, that would take some doing now. In fairness, that would be. I'd done the midday news show today, and part of it was to do with Onana. I mean, he's adamant he wants to come back to United and fight for his place again, and so on and so forth. But look, United are being adamant on wanting to move him on. Trabzonspor want to keep him. I think is a Besiktas are in for him as well. Monaco are in for him in France also, and Saudi Arabia are potentially looking at him as well. So, look, there will be suitors for him. It's whether we can move him on or whether we can convince him to leave. Surely we can't take him back to Josh. We can't. I wouldn't see any point. I mean, the logical thing to do would be, well, obviously, Senne Lemens is going to be number 1 for the next 10 years, hopefully. I mean, I think the smarter move would be to bring back Vitek, who's on loan this season's doing really well. Who is it? Bristol City's way or someone? Bring him back, let him be number 2, and then it looks like Tom Heaton is going to extend his contract for another year. He's your number 3. So, yeah, that's what I would be doing anyway. Again, look, Onana has a contract. He's entitled to come back and stay if he wants, but is he going to come back and sit on the bench? Because he ain't going to be playing. Liverpool a bit stretched now. Dembélé just loses it, but PSG win it back. Here's Hakimi now, right back, out on the left wing. Oh, Van Dijk gives it straight back to him. Kvaratskhelia now. Yeah, PSG happy just to slow it down a little bit. Oisín is in. He says, sorry I'm late, gents. Delighted to see the scoreline though. Yeah, it's been all PSG, Oisín, in fairness. Who's gone down here? Nuno Mendes is down. Game has stopped here. But yeah, it's been all PSG, in fairness to them. They've started really, really well here in the opening 25 minutes. Liverpool haven't really had a smell, really. Have they had any chance? I don't really think so. Did I fall asleep and wake up in November? No. Just decided to shave it in there the other day. See how we got on with it. Needs to thicken up a little bit. So it does. But yeah, a big slice of luck in the PSG goal, in fairness. It took a big deflection off of Joe Gomez, I think it was, and just dipped in over the goalkeeper. But yeah, it was deserved. None of the PSG have been all over him. Drink a litre of Miracle Grow a day, yeah. Just rub it into it. What was that? What was the stuff Homer had in The Simpsons? That hair stuff he used to put in his head. Yeah, the big fucking mane. Liverpool coming forward now. Here's... Oh, it's good defending in the end. Joe Gomez getting a yellow card here for studs up challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Absolutely nothing wrong with that tackle. Fucking game is gone. Game is gone. I mean, that is an absolutely perfect tackle out with Joe Gomez. So it is absolutely perfect tackle, and he gets a yellow card for it. Demoxinally. Yeah, that was it, yeah. I may or may not have looked into it in the past. I think acceptance is the best thing when it comes to that. Well, that's what I would do anyway. If I was losing it, thankfully I'm not now, but if I was, I mean, as soon as COVID hit, the head was shaved down to a no blade. Find any pictures of that though. Acceptance or Turkey? I wouldn't even go to Turkey, to be honest with you. I wouldn't. Like, the people who go to Turkey, you can tell it's fake, really, can't you? I mean, it's like looking at a lump of grass and a lump of astroturf. You can just tell. You can just tell. It's not the same. It's not the same. Plenty of a nutmeg online, though. There's only one picture of me getting nutmegged online, but it's been multiplied by certain people in group chats on multiple occasions. Here's Frimpong now. Bit of space, one-on-one. Oh, does really well. Gets into the box, pulls it back. Nobody there. Oh, lovely first touch. Two ways away down the right-hand side now. McAllister is with him. Oh, that's going to be a yellow card all day long. All day long, yeah. Now, that one is a yellow card. Hamels is in. He says this is enjoyable to watch. It certainly is, my friend. It certainly is. But free kick now to PSG. Good opportunity for Vitinha just to pitch one in there, but he doesn't. He goes short with it. Kvaratskhelia now with a strike. Oh, it's a good save by Mamardashvili. It was creeping in into the far corner. McAllister really dropped off this year. Szoboszlai was sent for chips there. Yeah, he was. Absolutely. Very little in terms of like real directness out of PSG. You know, like they haven't had a lot of shots in this half. You know, for a team that's had the most shots in Europe this season, they've been quite conservative in terms of, you know, their directness, really going for the throat of Liverpool here. Yeah, I mean, I have Dembélé to get 2 shots on target, and he's been playing every single position on the pitch bar up front so far. Lovely ball out of him there, though. Yeah, and Yeah, it's going to be a free out. It's going to be a free out. Chris says, I was thinking the same. Is it already November? Missed the whole summer window. I think it's not too bad for a week's growth. I'm watching Virgil van Dijk in the shot, and all he seems to be doing is pointing and giving out and running from play. But sure, that's all he's been doing his whole career. This whole, I'll mark the space, rather than actually going and engaging attackers. I mean, if he was playing in the era of, fucking Rooney and Drogba and Torres and, Shevchenko, and I mean, he would just be fucking found out. He would just be found out. That's not a free. I mean, that's just not a free. The fucking referee is giving so many soft frees here. Like, Alexis McAllister just loses his footing and goes down on a swivel, and the ref gives a free. It's fucking game is destroyed, lads. How gone is the game on a scale of 1 to 10? Let me know in the chat. 10 being the worst. I think we're a good solid 8.5, 9 maybe. Yeah, Chris says 9. Ushin says 15. Game is fucked. Come on, lads. Couple of shots on target there, especially from Doué and Dembele, please. So I can win a few pound. Neves now, lovely ball over the top. Here's Mendes now. Doué's inside. Touch! Shoot! Alright, a shot on target. Lovely, that'll do. That's Doué with 2 strikes on target. Happy days. Right, I just need Dembele to get 2 shots on goal now and for PSG to win. Where's Dembele? Give it to Dembele there. No, too much there, lads. Too much. Should have been 2-0 though. Should have been 2-0. The PSG fans are singing the Ruben Amorim song. Ruben Amorim, he bring the glory days again. Back at Sporting Lisbon, not at Man United. Oh, poor there out of Kirkes. Kvaratskhelia now. Oh, strike into the side netting. Oshin says, outside of the physical aspect, there are no characters anymore, all robots, media trained within an inch, no such thing as a maverick, or at least not in the Prem. There is no mavericks. There's no mavericks in the game anymore. There really isn't. I mean, you're talking about having, Vinicius Jr. as a maverick. He's not a maverick, he's a tosser. John is in. Good to see you, John. He says, hi, Jack. You got that caterpillar on your lip again, I see. I certainly do, John. Certainly do. Just going for a bit of a change, just mixing it up a little bit. Keeping the missus on her toes. That's all. Liverpool enjoying just a little spell here. Working it out to the right-hand side now to Frimpong. 2v1 there, needs a bit of support. Gets it with Kanate. A nice little ball over the top to Frimpong is in, and a strike. Oh, he hits it wide at a far post. Now there's shouts for offside. Offside flag does go up, I think, but good chance there. Good opportunity. Frimpong gets in. Just drags it wide at a far post. I was just going to ask, did Mrs. UCC give her permission to do that? No, she absolutely can't stand it. Makes it even more enjoyable, to be honest. D is in, he says, do we reckon Poole will bring an adequate manager in to replace Slot when he gets the ultimate chop? The likes of Amorim, that could really steer them in the correct direction for us. Look, I think it's going to be Alonso at the end of the season. I genuinely, I don't know why they wouldn't do it now, though, to be honest with you, because, I mean, at the very, it doesn't look like, well, I mean, they could still get Champions League football now that 5 places and all that, but I think ultimately they would have a better chance, I think, with changing the manager now. Even if you get that new manager bounced with 5 or 6 games to go, and Alonso gets to, just kind of, assess the damage and see what he needs to do in the summer, I just think it would be a no-brainer. That Slot is a fraud. I don't care what anyone says. Just working yourself into a beard. No, see, I'm too patchy on the side. I could grow a pretty decent goatee, but I would look like an absolute serial killer. The job would be too big for Alonso. He shot the cacks at Real. Never mind give him a 10-year contract. Look, Alonso was a mismatch at Real Madrid. Friend of mine is a huge Real Madrid fan. Wishing out. Kvaratskhelia is in. Here's Doué. Can he make it 2? Gets it out to Dembélé. Strike on target. Right, there's 1 strike on target for Dembélé. Right, that'll do. Lovely. Happy days. That's really, really good. Right. Oh, lads, I have a cash out. I have a decent cash out. Cash out is currently sitting at 35, just under €35 for a tenner. Now, the overall bet, if it comes in, so I need Dembélé to have 1 more shot on target in the game and PSG to win. And I get 85 quid. Here's Dembélé now. It's a great cross. What was I saying? Yeah, Real Madrid, Alonso. I think Alonso was a mismatch there. He was. Real Madrid don't need a coach. They don't need a coach. They need a manager. And Alonso's not a manager. He's a coach. Like, when you've got the characters that are there and the big egos that are there, you just need someone to come in and manage. I mean, remember what Gareth Bale said about Ancelotti and Zidane? He said they'd never really, very, very rarely took training sessions or anything like that. They just knew how to manage big, big names. That's why I think Klopp would be brilliant for Real Madrid if he was ever to come out of retirement. I think he would be fantastic for them. Here's Vitinha now. Doué. He never really shouted at Real, though. He was second in the league behind the best Barcelona team we've seen since Messi. Yeah, it's just the players didn't. The players just. I mean, there's a bad bunch of players there, though. In fairness, like Mbappe, I don't care what anyone says. I don't think Mbappe. I mean, I don't think he really cares enough. I think he's too much of an ego. And as for that Vinicius Jr., he's a mercenary, that lad. There's still almost an hour of football left. If you factor in injury time, leave the cash out for a bit. Yeah, I will leave the cash out for the moment. The last ex-Liverpool player to take the reins at United. The rest is history. The last ex-Liverpool player to take the reins at United. The rest is history. That Sir Matt Busby. Barcelona down to 10. Interesting. Dembélé, shoot. I beg you, shoot. Please just shoot. Shoot yourself. João Neves hits it wide. What was that say? Alvarez with a free kick goal. Worldy. There we go. Atletico 1-0 up. Barca were odds on in that game. I was saying before the start of this one that it was going to be a close enough affair. I'd love to see Simeone at Liverpool, if only for the dark art matches against Lego Head. I don't think Simeone is ever going to leave Atletico Madrid. I think he'll finish up. I mean, he's the highest paid manager in the world at Atletico Madrid. You know what I mean? Which is crazy to think about. It would be great to see in the Premier League, though. Marquinhos really well steps out. Kvaratskhelia passes poor. And there we go. Half time. 1 goal. Oh right, I don't want to take. And you know, I'm not gonna get potatoes, but I'm gonna get a type. I'll be back in a second. We're going with kids' potatoes today. Snacks. A packet of snacks. Potatoes. Cheese and onion potatoes, that is. These are made, of course, as well by Tato. But yeah, we only eat potatoes for the United games. These are top tier, though. These are top tier. I won't mind any. I'm not even a big crisp or chips, as the Americans call them. I'm not a big crisp fan. I only fucking eat them on this channel. Snacks made many a backseat quiet on a long journey. 100%. 100%. So what's everybody thinking about the rumours with United at the moment? Transfer rumours. Elliot Anderson. Tonali. See, again today we're getting linked with the West Ham player Mateus Fernandes. What's everybody's thoughts? Who's going to be watching the Masters tomorrow? Me. Can't wait. And if potatoes weren't enough, right, watch this. This will tell you how many grandchildren are on my wife's side of the family, right? Because I got a new picture to hang up as well. I'll show you that in a minute. Now, look, that's alongside me. That is fucking massive. All Easter eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like, I'd say there is 25 Easter eggs in there. Madness. I got a new picture for the wall as well. 20 quid. This was. Mrs. saw it in one of the kind of home store. Look at that. Good, isn't it? Except for that one there. The rest are all pretty cool. So yeah, that's going to go maybe there. Like that. Need to start adding to the wall a little bit. So yeah. That's tomorrow's job. It's missing the grey jersey. Yeah, there is a few missing, in fairness. Like, there's kind of starts at the bottom with the 80s into the 90s, then late 90s. Yeah, mid to late 90s, then into the 2000s. It kind of stops. It stops. I mean, it's got a couple of Chevrolets and then one team viewer. So it stops kind of the Ronaldo season when Ronaldo came back with that one. The rest are all like, that's Jose, and then you're talking about going back into the kind of mid 2000s. Like, you don't even have the Champions League 2008 one on that. There's no AIG there at all. Like, still cool though. Replace the Scholes jersey after his bonehead comments. I mean, I can't get over what Scholes and Nicky Butt were saying. I just can't get over it. You know, talking about selling Lenny Yoro and Patrick Dorgu, two young players who have done nothing wrong at Manchester United and who are learning their trade at the club with really high ceilings. It's just negative for the sake of it, and it's just not helpful at all. It really, really isn't. Read the rest of the comment for a very high brow United based joke. Sorry. Is it's missing the grey jersey, or maybe I just can't see it. Ah, yes. When Ferguson famously said they can't see each other with the grey jerseys with the crowd in the background, wasn't it? Scholes never opened his mouth when he was playing. Kind of wish he stayed that way. Yeah, I know. John says, have you been to Sweden, Jack? If not, you should visit us in the summer, especially up here in the northern part of Sweden where the sun never sets for 3 months. I would love to go to Sweden. When the kids are older now, obviously, they're at an age where, it's all-inclusive resorts more than anything. And look, it has to be done with small kids, where they can just play in the pool and, go down the slides and stuff like that. But when they get a little bit older, it's, going to Sweden and Norway and Finland and bring them to Vietnam and Thailand, and can't wait. And between now and then, I'm going to win the lotto, right? And then just going to quit my job, and then off we go, And then I could just stream full time. We could do a morning live at 9 o'clock. That would be finished at 10. You could then do a kind of, I could do an hour or two just doing a pre-record for lunchtime, and then around 12 then I could go live on Twitch playing Football Manager for 3 hours, Monday to Friday, and that would just be my job then forever. That would just be unbelievable, wouldn't it? If he keeps growing that tash, John, the missus might send him up there. Yeah, maybe so. Chris says, respect him as a player, as a pundit, he's shy. That's Scholes. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if Jack will try to grow a Viking beard. That would never. I wouldn't be able to be honest with you. I just wouldn't be able to. It would never work. So it wouldn't. It would never work. Now, do. Sorry, now we just have to do a little bit of admin here. Oh, baby, I love you way every day. Now, sorry, lads, just talk amongst yourselves there for a second. getting a little bit of admin done here for a second. While the ad break is on, come out with that there now. Fuck, there's a right few of them there. Oh, they're just showing the Julian Alvarez free kick there. That is some free kick, in fairness. Stevie Gerrard. Teams. Now, ready to rock and roll for the second half. Sorry about that there. Just getting a bit of admin done there. I do some of the admin for my local club on Facebook. So, just getting some of the fixtures organised and uploaded. Come on now. A goal from Dembélé, ideal, and my bet is in. A goal now in the first 5 minutes. Bet is in. And then we're happy days. Now, right, happy days. That's a lot of pressure off me there now, getting that done. Lovely. Lovely. Right, we're back. We are back. Happy days. Smash a like in the video if you haven't done so. Subscribe if you're new. All that good stuff. Do we think that Carrick is getting the job? Gone very quiet on the alternative front. Yeah, look, I think he's going to get the job. I genuinely do think he's going to get it full time. I've seen a report today. I'm not sure where it was from. But basically, it was saying that Nagelsmann is being touted as one of the favourites to get the Real Madrid job in the summer. Now, I think that would be a huge mistake out of Real Madrid because he, again, is one of the similar to Alonso. He's more of a coach than an out-and-out manager, you know. Anyway, long throw to Liverpool here now. Thrown into the box. Good. Header up. Keeper is out. Great punch. Comes out. Clears his own defenders out as well. Brilliant goalkeeping. Right, there we go. Happy days. We're back. Liverpool starting brightly, in fairness to him. Here's Ekatika now into the box. Looks for a strike high and wide. But yeah, I think Carrick's going to get the job. But do you think so? I mean, I think he's going to get it. John says, they say you should never meet your heroes because you might get disappointed. The same goes for listening to them. Just watching RT, Stephen Kelly on the Ozempic. I don't know, I'm watching TNT, but I do have to say, Kenny Cunningham is an absolute fucking melt, lads. He is an absolute melt. So he is. Listening to him last night, like Shay Given, you know, a fantastic goalkeeper with a distinguished career, and Kenny Cunningham trying to school him on what a real goalkeeper should be in the Premier League. He's a fucking idiot. So he is. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Great to see all 4 people in the live chat. But Tiger Claw says 3 minutes. I don't know what that means. But anyway, all we need here now is, because we have an early payout, if PSG go 2-0 up, and if the goal is scored by Dembélé, that's me shots and the result in the bag. And then there's 85 quid for a tenner, you know. I've backed 2 players in the Masters as well to win. I've backed Matt Fitzpatrick, and I've backed who's the other one I backed? Because I was looking at a good few of them. I backed Matt Fitzpatrick and Cam Smith. Did I back Cam Smith? Oh, sorry, not Cam Smith. Cam Young. Cam Young. Both of them to win. Both of them at 18-1. Emery's going to get there to the end line. Needs a bit of support now. Just get it to Dembélé. Let him have a shot. And then we'll see what a cash out is. Just take a shot. You're trying to fucking... You're not fucking Pirlo. Tiger Claw says, losing Salah will end that squad, hopefully. Well, look, to be honest with you, the squad is on the major decline while he's already there. It'd be interesting to see who they're going to get to replace him, because they'll have to replace him, you know. But, you know, who can they realistically sign or approach to sign if they haven't announced who their new manager is? And we've got that issue with Carrick as well, you know. And again, I've said it on a lot of the midday news shows that it doesn't have to be announced to the world. It can just be, a decision can be made internally, so that when you are going to approach players and their representatives, you can say, no, Michael Carrick is going to be the manager. We just haven't made it public yet. You know? Hakimi gets there all the way. Wins the corner. Kirkes is absolute dirt, lads. It actually probably was a goal kick, to be honest. Oshin says, is there a girth in terms of managerial talent out there, or are we too much of a project still to even offer some competition? I'll back Carrick 100% if he gets it, but would love a bit of... Well, see, the thing about it was, anyone that we were linking with the job with a half-decent CV has committed elsewhere. Like, it looks like Enrique is going to stay at PSG. Ancelotti, Tuchel, Nagelsmann. Yes! Oh, Dembele, how are you not scoring there, man? You're 8 yards out. Just hit the target at least, and Jack will get 85 quid at the end of the game if it stays 1-0. Oh my God, he drops off into a lovely little pocket. Lovely overlap. Oh, he's right on the penalty spot. You have to hit the target. He's leaning back, he gets underneath it, and it goes up into Rowe's head. Fucking hell. But yeah, I think what will lean into Carrick getting the job is the fact that there's not a lot of options out there. I mean, there is Premier League options out there, but I don't think any of them are good enough. Why would you switch Carrick for Iraola or, even an Emery? Would you switch for Emery now at this stage? I don't know if I would, to be honest with you. I think Carrick should get a chance. I think he should get a chance. Give him a 2-year deal and let's see what happens with him. Oh, keeper's out, heads it clear. Oh, it's all over. What's going on? Yeah, they clear their lines. Yeah, there's an offside in there somewhere. I reckon they'll play Wirtz out there. No way a new manager gets 250 million this year after last season. Liverpool's slide incoming. Yeah, maybe so. I mean, they did invest. And look, they've got Isak to come back. If he comes back and replicates his form at Newcastle last season, what signing he'll be. Like, I do think Liverpool could potentially challenge next season if they sort out their back line. I think we could challenge if we get a good recruitment in midfield. Which midfielders do you think we'll get? I said it today on the midday news show that I think it'll be one kind of plug in and play midfielder. Like, it'll be one Elliot Anderson, Tonali, Adam Wharton, Baleba, someone who's played in the Premier League before, where they don't need a year to settle in and get used to the league and all of that. It's similar to what we done with the forward line last summer. Went down and got Cunha and Mbeumo, plug in and play, ready to go. And then you can supplement that with the likes of Sesko. So if we done look, Elliot Anderson is most people's first choice. He would be my first choice. If you went and got Elliot Anderson, and then you went and got I spoke about Angelo Stiller today, from the Bundesliga. If you got him, and then you could go, right, well, how much can we get João Gomez for out of Wolves, because they're getting relegated or something like that. I think you've got to be smart. I think it'll be one kind of plug in and play midfielder, probably used to the Premier League. Really good play out of Ekitike there. McAllister switches it now to Frimpong. Cross is blocked. Keeper punches. And eventually they clear their line, but they don't really. Szoboszlai gets it across and into the keeper's hands. Don't see Baleba as a credible option anymore. I still do, though. To be honest with you. Like, obviously he has been, massively inconsistent this season, but he's young. He is young. If you put him in the midfield there beside an Elliot Anderson or a Sandro Tonali or a bit of experience. But we're losing Casemiro, who's pretty much all the experience there in the midfield. Kobbie Mainoo is young. If you get a Baleba, you've got to supplement that with someone with, like an Elliot Anderson or a Tonali that, has got a bit of experience, is a little bit older, and can maybe be that main man there, I think. But yeah, I still think Baleba is probably going to be an option, depending on the price. I mean, if you could get Baleba for 55, 60 million, then I think you could pull the trigger on that. People need to realise that Nagelsmann lost the Bayern dressing room. System's too complicated. Yep. There you go. I think there is a player in Baleba, says John. Yeah, I agree. I can understand the worries with it as well. That he had a season to forget this year after a really good one last year. I mean, he's young. He wanted that Man United move more than anything else, Don't fucking foul him. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Look, you're going down screaming, holding your ankle, and then you don't get it, and you jump up as if you're a fraud, McAllister. Oh, look, the smallest bit of contact. Smallest bit of fucking contact. PSG are getting sloppy here, though. They're playing into Liverpool's hands. My cash out has gone down to €30. Oh, there's big handball shouts there. Big handball shouts. But PSG are on the counter attack here. Here's Dembele. Just a shot on target there, friend. Oh, he just gets out muscled by Kanate. What a run by Kanate. Here's Ekitike now. 1v1 with Vitinha. Really good defending. Or Maquinha, sorry. And a foul. I think the most important bit of business we can do this season is making sure we keep Bruno Fernandes world class or not frustrating as he is. To be honest with you, Bruno Fernandes hasn't been frustrating in a long time for me, you know. And I know there's been small moments, but they've only been moments. I agree with you. I've been saying it for months now that that's the most important bit of business we can do this year. Baleba only for 35 million, says Chris. Rather have Gomez than Baleba. You don't get a decent player for 35 mil anymore, says Oshin. Chris says, if we buy two midfielders, Menu playing time going to go down. Well, everyone's game time, I won't say go down, but probably starts will go down because we will have more games next season. You know what I mean? You're not going to play this. You're not going to play the same amount of. You're not going to have the same amount of starts in a 60-game season than you would in a 40-game season. Now you may have the same amount of minutes because you're coming on as a sub and stuff, but you need depth. Manu shouldn't be playing every minute of every game. He shouldn't be starting every game. We should be able to rotate him in and out. Yeah, come on, I just need Dembele to get a shot on target. Just get a shot on target, that's all. We've got half an hour here. A shot on target, please. A goal would be lovely, because then the bet would be in. Dembele, you're no good to me out on that left wing. Come on, in you come. In you come. That's the shot. That's the shot. PSG just slowing the game down now, enjoying a bit of possession, and rightly so, given, you know, the 5 or 10 minutes that. Oh, what a ball in! Yeah, it's good through ball. It's a corner to PSG here now, and that you can just up the pace just like that. Lovely pinpoint pass. Corner now being swung in. It's a good header away. Ekitike. What we need most of all is direct replacements. Those on the bench coming, knowing what to do, like in Man City, unlike replacing Casemiro with Ugarte, two totally different players. Yeah, I seen. I brought it into the show today. Was the report suggesting United are looking at Villa's Onana, Amadou Onana. I think you could consider him as a direct replacement for Casemiro in terms of that number 6. Like, obviously, I was at Old Trafford for the Villa game. He is such a presence in that midfield. The size of him, he's big, he's strong, he can cover ground. His range of passing is decent as well. And if Villa don't get Champions League somehow, they're going to have to sell. John says, I hate it, by the way, when people dismiss Carrick as permanent coach because we had it before with Solskjaer. Do they think Carrick is thick? I think he has learned from Solskjaer's mistakes. Maybe so. And look, he's his own man. And yeah, I've said it about the comparisons between the two of them. I don't think there's a lot there. Solskjaer was vibes. Carrick is a lot more methodical, in my opinion. Now, there's Dembele at the back post. Just whip one in, header, into the top corner, 2-0, game over. 85 quid in the back pocket. I'm going to end the stream right now. Unfortunately, the only way we get Anderson is if City get big points deduction. I don't know. Don't count out the pulling power of Manchester United. Dembele now is in. Oh, just whip it in, Dembele. Dembele is there, look. If Spurs go down, there will be a fire sale. Could be some bargains there. I take Van der Ven. I'd even let De Ligt go. His injury history creeping up, unfortunately. Has his injury record been that bad? Oh, wait. Kvaratskhelia, just give it to... Oh, it's 2-0. It's 2-0. PSG 2-0. What an unbelievable goal by Kvaratskhelia. Dembele was there. He just needed to lay it off and Dembele had a tap in, but he went on his own. 2-0 Paris Saint-Germain, and that is a huge goal. And he gets through way too easily, in fairness. He runs from deep, he runs from far and wide, and he gets all the way nearly to the edge of the 6-yard box without any real challenge coming in. It's a lovely goal, in fairness. It's a lovely goal, in fairness. That is really going to put the cat amongst the pigeons now with Liverpool. He picks the ball up. Oh, it's a lovely pass through. Sorry, yeah, he doesn't... he doesn't run through a lot of players. It's a brilliant run, and it's a brilliant pass by João Neves. And Kvaratskhelia, he goes across Gravenberch, who can't make a tackle or it will be a penalty, and he just slots it away. It's a great goal, and it's 2-0 to PSG. And a real big advantage now in the tie. Now, I just need Dembele to have a shot on goal. Right, what's the cash out gone to now? Surely the cash out is after improving. Jesus, the cash out is still the same. €27.28 the cash out is. I just need a shot on target by Dembele now. That's all. Just give me a shot on target for Dembele. It would just be so nice. Said to the old fella tonight that if Liverpool get beaten by 3 or more, that Arne Slot will be gone in the morning. Yeah. I mean, I would be surprised if he goes now, to be honest with you, because he... why haven't they done it already? Why haven't they done it already when there's a real chance that they could miss out on Champions League football? You know? Dembele is annoying me. He's playing as a fucking number 6 now in midfield. Get up the field. Just take one shot and get it on target. Just one. That's lovely football by PSG. Lovely football. Here's Doué now down the right-hand side. Dembele. Just get it to Dembele. Look, he's right there on the edge of the... Oh, it's going to be 3-0 here. Oh, it's a great tackle by Kanate. Oh, he's given a penalty. I thought he got the ball there. This could be overturned. But it's currently a... Oh, please be Dembele. Does Dembele take penalties for PSG? Who takes the penalties for PSG? Please be Dembele. Dembele is looking for the ball. Please be Dembele. I beg you, be Dembele. Right, we've got to see, is this penalty going to be overturned or not? It looked like a good tackle. He was coming in from the side, in from behind, was it? Nah. I mean, the initial challenge kind of takes him down, but the second hook he gets there, he gets a touch on the ball. I would be... Look, he's going to have a look at it at the monitor. He's gone over to the monitor very quickly. He's been asked to go over quite quickly. He does get the ball, but he gets it nearly on the second attempt. If this is in the Prem, it's upheld. It's very harsh. If that was against Man United, I would be, going, it's a great tackle. He got in around. He puts him off for the strike. He puts him off for the strike with the initial challenge. Is what Rest made up his mind. No penalty. Fuck. Shit. No penalty. Yeah, look, I can see it from both sides. I think the initial challenge where he doesn't get the ball stops Doué or whoever it was taking the shot. I think if that challenge didn't come in, I think it's 3-0. But then the second attempt for him to win the ball, he does win it. Verts now with a strike. Oh, great block. That's a yellow card for Frimpong, surely. Jeez, he gets away with it. He didn't get a card. Fuck, that would have been Dembele taking the penalty and all. Atletico Madrid are 2 up on Barcelona as well. This old bet. Yeah, I mean, sure, look, fuck it. I mean, it's only a tenner, but if I cashed out, it's down to 20 quid now, but if I cashed out 20 quid and then Dembele just... I mean, look at Dembele now. He's playing as a number 6, looking for the ball. He's good at it, though, in fairness. He's good at linking the play. Oh, could you imagine the game, lads, between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid? It would be the most defensive fucking game ever played in football. No, nice ball out of ours. Here's Ekatike looking to get it in. He just can't sort his feet out. PSG get away with it. Hit it, Dembele. Go on, just hit it. Or get it back. Get it back there, look. No! Fucker keeps drifting out wide. Get in that box there, son. Backstake. It's like he doesn't want to score, he just wants to assist. Now, go on. Get on your left. Oh, you absolute pleb. Dewey coming off. Chris says, "Hey, wait until Monday." Yeah, no, it's been a long few weeks, hasn't it, since United have played. Four substitutions being made by Liverpool. And Salah isn't one of them. Yeah, it looks like Liverpool are conceding here. They're shutting up shop. Wirtz is coming off. Szoboszlai is coming off. Isak is on. Oh no! Damn it. Anyway. Come on, we've got probably 15 minutes left here. Just get a shot at target. I mean, Jesus Christ. You're the number 10 for PSG. You're dominating the fucking game. A shot on target. That's all I want. can't keep my eyes off Dembele to see where he's going to be. Here he is dropping deep again, look. No, look, just take a shot. Stop it. Oh. Yeah, I mean, how PSG create space is just phenomenal. You've nobody is in a set position. Everybody is allowed to roam, but it's not just free roaming. It's done with a structure. It's there's players interchanging from positions. Dembele is playing, centre forward, number 10, number 8, number 6 at times. Kvaratskhelia is ending up on the right hand side. Hakimi, the right back, ended up on the left wing at one stage. It's just runners everywhere. It's really impressive, in fairness. Now, lovely ball in order to have Dembele there now. Look, Dembele, look at Dembele, look at Dembele. Get to him. Oh, you fucking shy cross. Here he is now. Just get on your left and have a go. Stop passing it to people. Shoot, you fucker. That's a shot on target. It was blocked, ref. Come on. What are... no. I can imagine you're standing on the sideline yelling to Dembele to get up the pitch. If I was standing managing PSG, I wouldn't need €85 from a bet. Oh. Come on. See, Dortmund are looking to re-sign Sancho again. They are, well, look, I mean, they're getting him on a free. You know what I mean? They've, look, they obviously have... And look, to be honest with you, he'll probably go there and he'll do half decent, because he's a bum. And, the German league is all he's good for, really, No, there's McAllister diving again. Look, hoping for a free kick. Doesn't get it and jumps straight back up. Fucking fraud. Jeez, I better do my... I suppose there's no point. I was going to say I better do my fantasy football team. I haven't done it in weeks. Wonder how some of my leagues are going. There's Kvaratskhelia now. Look, just lay it off to Dembele on the edge of the box. You greedy fucking git ya. Anyway, less than 5 minutes here. Liverpool have a long throw. If they could nick a goal back, they'd be well in this tie to bring it back to Anfield next week. It's a great header away. Great header away. Oh, here's Dembélé. Now he's one-on-one. Now, don't pass it to anyone. Just run yourself and take a shot. Just please. Oh, he passes it. Give it back to him. He's on the overlap. Yes, shoot! Shoot! Oh, he hit the post! Does that count? Is post on target? Is post on target, lads? I need to know. Is post on target? I mean, for fuck's sake. Oh my God, it smashes the post. Is post on target? Please be. Is it? I don't know. Doesn't look like it is. Bastards. I'm going to ask AI here. Is hitting the post the shot on target for Bet365? Oh, Dembele's getting substituted now as well. Fucking substitute it then as soon as he said, well, why couldn't you just hit it on target, you fucking plum? Who came on instead of him? I can't believe that. So I can't believe. Who's this? Hakimi. Who came on for him? Whoever came on for him, pass it to him. Is that him? Oh, you fucking plum, ya! Who came on for him? Hernandez. So Lucas Hernandez came on. He's number 21. He's probably not even a centre forward, is he? Luke, what? Oh, for fuck's sake. Not even getting a cash out now. Fuck's sake. I think they brought a defender on for Dembele. Lucas Hernandez, he's surely a defender, is he? I mean, he hits the post, lads. Like, as his last action in the game gets substituted. I mean, for fuck's sake. Fuck it anyway. Anyway, a bit of excitement, I suppose. Here's Mendes away again. If it's 3-0 here, it's all up. Go on there now. Huh? What? Oh, pushing the back. It's been looked at here. That is a penalty. I mean, that's a penalty. Kanate clearly pushes him, doesn't he? That's a penalty. I mean, it's a clear push in the back. Oh, my God. And then they don't give it. I mean, VAR is an absolute joke, lads. It's an absolute fucking joke, so it is. Kanate's just clearly pushed him in the back. There we go. Full time. Fucking Dembele. Fucking dickhead is after taking the absolute shine off of that now. Even though I'm delighted Liverpool are 2-0 down, but still. Anyway, guys, I've enjoyed our little watch along. Even if ye haven't. I'm sure ye have. But look, appreciate you coming along as always, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with the midday news show. Make sure you're tuning in for that. Smash a like in the video. Subscribe if you're new. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. A good rest of your week. If I'm not speaking to you, we'll be back on, of course, Monday for the next live for United's game against Leeds. So make sure you're tuning in for that as well. But I'll have the midday news shows, guys, coming up tomorrow and Friday, and then the preview will be out over the weekend as well. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. Until Monday, lads. Have a great day. Have a great evening, and I'll chat to you soon. Take it easy.